Welcome back to FTL Fridays. This is the Osprey1, which is the Federation cruiser. We finished up a hostile section, which was not very lucrative for us. We barely got anything out of it other than a combat drone, which I didn't even really get that. I had to pay for it, so it wasn't that great. We're hitting up the second of our only two nebulas that we're going to do in this run here. So the goal for this nebula here is ultimately just to get through it without any more hull damage, which we've been taking pretty much non-stop. But we want to get some more scrap. If we can find a defensive drone, that'll be helpful, but ultimately we need at least one powerful weapon. So we have 4 weapon power, but the weapons that we have are just not powerful at all, and they're super slow. So if I find a Vulcan in here, obviously I would equip that. Vulcan costs 4 to equip, but it's better than both of these combined. So let's hit up this nebula and see if we can actually get something. So remember, we got to keep a watchful eye on our energy here. And it's pretty much all nebula. There's not many open spots except for at the very end. So my goal, I think I'm just going to, I don't have a ton of fuel left over, so I'm just going to take a quick path through here and try and get out of here just as best as I can. Alright, so he's got a teleporting bomb and a heavy laser, so I don't know which one this is exactly. It could be a fire bomb, it could be just a hull bomb, I'm not really sure. And now, being that we're in Sector 4, we're running it dual shields, so running and trying to hit the weapons room with this here. There's only 3 lasers, so it's probably not the smartest idea. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let actually combat drone will whittle that down a little bit. So I will shoot at here, and actually I'll shoot at the shields, and then I'll missile at his weapons, and hopefully we can outlast here. So you can see this ship would be really bad to go against if we ended up hitting one of those storms where we lose power to, we lose 5 energy basically. Alright, so I'm going to throw everything at his shield right now, and then my combat drone should be able to finish him off. There, or the missile will finish him off. Now we're talking 45 scrap, so it took long enough to actually get a decent amount of scrap. If we jump, there's no stores. I'm just going to go, like I said, right up through the middle here, so there's not much I can actually upgrade that would be beneficial. Still no stores. Although this one doesn't look like it's in the actual nebula. Let's go there. Yeah, it's actually outside of it. Alright. So, have you heard of me? No, I have not. Must see if I'm as dangerous. And they challenge me. Sure, challenge me. Oh, a little fire. I can handle a little fire here and there. So he's got a lot of lasers. I pretty much need to put everything on here. I'm going to be taking some damage, so that's definitely happening. So we need to go here. We need to whittle his shields to maximize future burst lasers. Once I can knock his shields down a little bit, combat will do its thing. Hopefully the artillery cannon. Hopefully I just don't take that much hull damage in the meantime. He's got a good laser weapon here and 2 mediocre laser weapons. So he's gonna be shooting 5 shots at me, I think. And then there's that, so 1 shield is gonna be down. Oh, he's attacking my oxygen like a little bitch. I'm gonna send this guy in here, this guy in here. I was dying. Alright, I gotta pause and take stock here. So, a lot of hull damage. We'll put that on there. Weapons and stuff. He must be dodging these because his shields are still up, his weapons are still up. Nothing is really going that well. Alright, I got a burst laser. That's a... God, that's even worse than what I have. I have burst laser Mark II. This is burst laser Mark I. I mean, it's a weapon, and it's 56 scrap, so I mean, I guess I'll take it. But man, he kind of got the better of me. He really did. I mean, he knocked me down for another like 5 hull damage. All for a stupid burst laser. And how about that? Burst laser 1 is the same cost as burst laser 2. That just doesn't make any sense. So, time is 11 seconds versus... Wow, that's awful. So this is 12 seconds for 3 shots. This is 11 seconds for 2 shots. So, tell me how that's fair at all. It's not. I'll tell you. That's what it is. It's not. So, the only benefit is that I can use automated dual lasers and not have to waste missiles, but man, that was not very rewarding. So, let's take a look at my loadout here. 75 and 50 is 125, 150, 180 to just flat out equip burst lasers. 100, 25, 155 to get shield level 3. That is a tricky one. Shield 2 is fine for now. We're going with attack. And then we're going to increase that as well. We're basically going all out here. We are committing to the attack-based ship at this point. If I want to use combat drone, I can always pull off my med bay, and I can always take something off of one of these two as well. So ultimately, though, I only need a few more scrap, and I can buy that 1 extra energy to do med bay and 1 other one to power the combat. But like I said, I don't like where this ship is heading. It's very weak. Those burst lasers are garbage. The only benefit is that I can use all of them. So this here, that beam is the real deal. Don't underestimate that. And now even in this here, the electrical storm is disrupting the oxygen system. So if he hits my FTL thing at all, basically what that means is I can't charge up and my guys are just going to die from suffocation. So that is a very real possibility right now. I'm going to take off this here. I'm going to put everything I got into attack. We're going to put 1, 2 there. Put 3 there. The hull missiles are going to keep shooting at their weapons, and then my lasers are going to take out his shields. Hopefully the artillery, which has a 30-second cooldown. Hopefully we can survive long enough. We are going to be dealing with some. We're going to be dealing with some issues with oxygen, though. I'm hoping this is a halberd beam and not a glaive beam. Glaive beam does 3 damage. Halberd only does 2. So if it's only 2, my shield will soak it. But if it's glaive, he's going to beat me. But I got him. Fortunately, the dual lasers, that's really what I was looking for the entire time, is just having 2 fireable weapons and not missiles, and something a little bit faster. So that's why I wanted the heavy laser, because it's fairly quick and it's cheap to equip. But it is what it is. There's a store. I honestly wonder if it's even worth it. I could sell one of these other things, but Nope, I gotta go in here and I'm gonna buy hull repair. That's basically what it's gonna be good for. My scrap is gonna be gone because of hull repair. And watch, there'll be all sorts of good stuff in here. Or I stand corrected, there's junk in here. The absolute junk. The hacking is cool, but look at that, 30 to heal. Once we get to after Sector 4, the fixed cost gets a little bit higher, but God, that really hurts quite a bit. That hurts quite a bit. We may as well just spend all of our scrap at this point. We have to commit to it. If we run out of fuel, we're just as dead as if we don't have weapons, so do what we do, and then yeah, I'll go the top route just so I can hit this node up here. The fleet is way behind, but I just don't feel like spending the fuel in here again. We're going to have to hope for better Sector 5, honestly. 2 teleporting bombs on a laser. Don't really like that, so for the first round, we're going to send everything we got at the weapons and try and take out all of these. And then we have drone parts to use. May as well throw the combat drone on there too and hope to whittle him down. But I think both of those bombs are probably going to fire. I just don't know where. Fortunately, he threw it in an empty room. That one was a electro type thing, so I don't mind that. I'm going to put my hull missile in the actual hull and just... actually, no, I'm going to save that missile. I don't need to. Done. So, ultimately, if I can find one more cheap laser weapon, I could at least have it on there and then toggle between that and hull missiles. But that actually went successful. Oh, wait a minute here. Oxygen. Oh, shit. Alright. So... here, do that. All these guys got to get into health room. Health room. Oh, it's only a 3-person health room. Forgot about that before. That was pretty close. So I'm actually gonna stick around here for a little bit so I can get my oxygen topped off. I forgot that the oxygen was removed in the last one. Those are the little things that you have to keep your eyes peeled for, because that pretty much wiped my crew. If I hadn't noticed that, or if that fight would have went on longer, that would not have been pretty. Alright, send everybody back, power up our thing, and let's get the hell out of here. 16 fuel, I could hit this one. I still feel like I can hit quite a few nodes, actually. And that one went pretty well. Maybe I'll go for this one instead. But, oh, how about that? It took out 2, 4, 6, 8 of my energy. How about that? And it's automated, and it's a beam weapon. Do I even have power? I can soak his damage with my shields. He's only got a single heavy laser and this stupid beam weapon, so I'm not worried about that. My artillery can kill him, but I don't need this. I'll do that, and I'll maintain my oxygen. I know I said I was going to leave the, I was going to wait in that other sector for my oxygen to recharge, but obviously I have attention issues, and I already had forgotten about that. I got off on another tangent, and I didn't even remember to do so. So we'll let our oxygen build up in this slow fight here. So that does 1 damage. I need to see what this does. I don't know how much damage this attack beam weapon does. If it only does 1, I could take the shield out and I could help out with my burst laser. Feeling pretty comfortable about it. Artillery beam did that. Let's do this, and then we'll take him out. Now that we feel a little bit safer, being that he just has the beam weapon. And how about that? They all missed. Gotta love that. Artillery beam won't miss, though. Should hit all 5 of those rooms. Or just 3 rooms, I guess, if that's how it wants to be. Ion Charger, 38 scrap, 3 fuel, and 1 missile. Finally, a decent reward. We haven't gotten anything like this in the first 4 sectors, so I mean, that's nice. I mean, even though I'm not going to use this, I can at least sell it, and I got a bunch of scrap and some other resources, so I mean, it's nice that I'm getting rewarded for my hard work. So this may end up it may be like the Kestrel, where I make a final push towards the end. We'll see, though. So what do we want to do? Yeah, let's hit up a couple of these nodes here. We have the fuel. We may as well do it and see what it is. So find a small slug repair station. Greetings, traveler. Care for a fix-up? We could easily patch up some of that damage. I don't have any damage. So oh, okay. So I guess we try to communicate peacefully with them. Inquire about having to pay for things, and they don't. They apparently don't like that. All right, so he's got the same charge thing that I have. It's an ion thing. So I got shields. He doesn't have any missile weapons, so let's do this here. Let's do this. I'll charge my... Oh, I don't have enough for that. He's got a lot of health, so I'm going to put my drone on there too. And what I'll do is I'll let 1 and 2 go here. Or 1 and 3, rather. And then once this charges up, I'll just unleash a volley and unleash hell. Who knows? Maybe this charge laser is actually worth a shit. Or this charge ion. And here we go. Took out all of his shields. He dished out hull damage to me, though. I don't like that. I'll just auto-fire from here on out. Take out his weapons. So, does the charge ion work? It seemed to do pretty well against those shields. I like that. And they're the ones that jump me, so no, I'm not letting them live. Not this time. Not this time. And down they go. Okay, seriously though, this time I am waiting until my oxygen is topped off. I am literally going to sit here and stare at it until it gets almost completely full. These guys can go back to their stations, but I'm not going to get caught off guard with low oxygen again. So I will let this just charge up. Almost there. Alright, let's get out of here. So, fleet is still behind because we're in a nebula. Remember, that's the benefit of the nebula, is they're super slow. So I'll go down here, and then we can go boom, boom. We can hit up a bunch of nodes here, and I still got out of this stage with a good 15 or 16 fuel, probably. Ooh, intruders. I have not had that the entire time with this ship, so my Mantis will actually get a good workout. So we need to turn on combat drone. Let's do that. And then we're going to... They have missiles and ions, so I'm not going to use this guy this time. I'm going to send hull missiles. And then... Oh, my health room is locked. That kind of sucks. So basically... And I got no sensor, so I don't know where these guys are either. That's going to be a fun one. Because I need to basically send my Mantis on a headhunting mission. I can't heal. So this is a slug ship, so there shouldn't be Mantis attacking me. But being that I can't heal, I have to be extremely cautious here. Alright, so he's in this, he's on the other side of the door. Thank God I have someone in the door room. We are sending these guys out. It's a slug, 2 slugs. Mantis versus slug should be a beatdown. Shouldn't even be a question. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was odd. They shot my door room, I guess. I think I got out of here. So now, one, I gotta separate these guys. I can't have them anywhere near each other where they could get hit by something stray. I think I'm doing all right here as far as that goes. Yeah, I'm gonna kill him. But I need a safe haven is what I need, because I need to get my health room back on. Firebomb, that'll be good for selling. 3 fuel, 54 scrap. Good enough. Those slugs actually put up quite a fight. That was pretty impressive on their part. Alright, so we're back up to 180 scrap. 3 weapons is good. We have 1 drone piece, that's decent. Level 3 artillery. I feel like I can buy my third. I feel like I can buy a 3rd shield. And I still have a couple of nodes that I can hit yet. So I'm going to get that scrap back. This is 160. At the very least, I get a little bit extra energy for these outages again, because I can survive in here with 2 shields. So, but we do need at least 3 shields for the mothership, so we have to buy that eventually. So essentially, why not now? All right, let's hope this is a safe haven. And it is. So I am going to get my heal on. That guy's all right. We'll send him and him. Those are the 3 that need it. And we got our oxygen is topped off. Everything looks good so far. Send everybody back. And then we will do 2 little jumps here. Fuel-wise, we're doing good. We are going to get out of here with 16 or 17. Okay, so they're looking for military supplies and offering to improve your reactor. So basically, is 1 more energy thing worth 2 missiles and 3 drone parts? I don't know that it is. The drone parts I feel like I'm going to be needing, and I've been using missiles as well. It's going to cost me 30 to upgrade. The cost of these alone is less than 30, so it's technically a good deal. But I don't know that I want to do it. Drone parts cost like, I feel like drone parts cost like 8 almost. So 8 and then a couple for missiles. I can't see that being beneficial. I need these things more than I need that 1 extra energy. So I'll have to decline here. Alright, we're going to hit up this and then we'll exit. So all in all, it's been a pretty productive sector. We did take some hull damage, but customer, let's see what he's got for the goods. We did want to sell some stuff. Accept no trades, coupons, or refunds. Purchases are final. Okay. They hold no liability. They're really setting themselves up here, aren't they? No insurance. Fortunately, I only have 20 scrap, so even if it's buying something random, I'm not going to be out of a bunch of scrap or anything, so. Ooh, please die. So the slugs are gonna attack again. I have my health room though, so I'm comfortable. I can handle a few slugs this time. So he's got only an ion-based weapon. So honestly, If I just pour everything here, we can, I don't need evasion, so throw this into my drone, and then the artillery beam's going to be fine as it is. So these guys are they're in the worst possible spot. Worst possible spot. There's two of them. Yeah, these guys are toast. Alright, I'm going to save myself the missiles. I just do not need those. No sense wasting those. We'll charge up this thing here. Sluvs are actually doing pretty well. I got them though. Just enough. They're weak because they never got to actually fight. Usually when you deal with borders, your mantis level up really quick. And they get better fighting skills. And so after jumping me, they want to basically, you know, negotiate. So what's going to be in their stores is going to be some scrap, but I'll loot their corpses and take whatever's there. 47, yeah, that was pretty good. And I got fuel. That doesn't happen too often when you destroy somebody, so I'm happy with that. Alright, engine it up and let's get out of here. So, trade missiles for drone parts. We have even Steven right now. There's no point in doing that. I need both of them equally, so I'll just stick with that. So, a little bit longer of a sector than previously, but it was a nebula, so it's going to be tougher. But we're going to go with this hostile one, and then we're going to go civilian, and hostile. So this is going to be the linchpin, I think. Basically, if we get past this one, we should be able to clear this one and get to here. But if our ship's going to be tough enough, that remains to be seen. As of right now, it's not. I don't have even close to a weapon loadout that can take out the mothership. I wouldn't even be able to get through the first phase, let alone phase 2 and 3. So we will visit the Mantis homeworld. This is going to be a tough one next because we're going to deal with Mantis borders. I can fight Mantis against Mantis, but I need to increase their attack power first, which that only happens from other borders. So, alright, we will have that video next, so stick around and we'll have that one shortly. Thank you so much for watching this video and supporting my channel. If you like this video, please show your continued support by hitting that like button, and be sure to check out both my YouTube channels for new content all the time. And always remember, peace is a lie, there's only passion. We'll see you next time.